enamored with what you're doing or talking about how amazing this event was or how talented you are. You've illuminated the room, but with that focus, you could actually cut through steel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
And there's some people.
Wow.
There's some people. Society doesn't respect that. That's the part that's tricky, because society. I'll even throw family in there. When they see someone going after something and focusing like a laser on something, that's not normal. That's not what you're told to do, right? That to be obsessed. I believe that being obsessed about something is a powerhouse ability. Like the ability to focus in on something means that you're not going to be distracted by stuff that's going to happen anyways.
Yeah.
There are so many people that don't really experience the richness of life because they're just distracted. It's not because they can't. It's because they're never focused in on what it is that they want. There's just a power in that I believe will transform people's lives if they really embrace it.
Wow, man. This has been so on point, and so humbled that you agreed to join. This conversation. Knew it was going to be rich, and we're out of time for today. But I will plant my own seed and say we'd love to have you back on the Only Dream Big podcast when scheduling permits. But just winding down, where can folks find you? By the way, it not only as folks are continuing to follow you on social media and all of those kind of things, but I know that you also from a business perspective, like folks can have the opportunity to learn from you and Ilean, and from a business perspective. I don't know if you want to share some of that as well. But just let's wind down today. Just where can people find you? Where can people follow you? Et cetera.
Yeah, well, I'm excited that you mentioned Ilean. I think that's something I can't leave out. I talked about the impact that you've made on my life. There is no question in my mind that whatever level of success that I've been able to experience and enjoy would not have happened if it hadn't been for my amazing wife and for the relationship that we have. There is no Matthew without Ilean, and so, and that's not just from a business standpoint, that's just from a life standpoint. So I'd be very excited. She would have loved to have been here, but right now we are literally in the chaos of growing our launch, right?
Yeah.
Right. So it was either one or it's none, or at least for this conversation. But you can definitely find us, both of us. Myself, you can find me on Instagram. I've actually spending a lot less time on Facebook and be more intentional about my time on Instagram. Yeah. So I've spent a lot of time on Facebook for a long time, but over the last couple of years, just for whatever reason, decided I'm maybe start putting more of my focus on Instagram. So if you go to MatthewInspires.com, it'll actually forward you to all the different links to reach me on social media, my contact details and everything like that. It basically pops up there, as well as it gives you the opportunity to kind of see some of the things that we do from a business perspective as well. But that's just the fastest way. Just go to MatthewInspires.com and we'll make sure to put that kind of in the show notes, at least on YouTube and some other stuff. So MatthewInspires.com for sure. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Hey, man. So, hey, you all. Powerful conversation today with Matthew Harris. Once again, you can check him out at MatthewInspires.com. Matt, thank you so much for doing this. This has been the Only Dream Big podcast. We will see you all next week.
If you like today's podcast, tune in to our social media to get updates on our next episode. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, at Only Dream Big Inc., and hit the subscribe button below.
That's all for today, folks. See you next time.